see us on the media, but we be taking trips to reach our people up in India. It don't make no sense how the haters just be mad at you when we do it on work. See our blueprints all in Africa. Yeah, this Bible had to be told. Damn it, wherever we go, constantly reaching the fold, working in purple and gold. So we're saying bye now, but Lord's will, we'll be back later. Black guy with the forces like with Darth Vader. All around the whole world like an equator. We taking over the world. All day when it comes to prophets, we don't play. Reaching Israelites in the four corners every day. Breaking soil, yeah, we're royal, and we teaching in his might. We don't fight for corners, but instead we're taking flights.
We taking over the world. 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 We taking over the world.
Just left the SB lines, now we popping down the gangway. 5 countries bound, yeah, we pulling in the same way. Ironic how they bought us, now they brought us to the same place. This ain't live wood, but reminds me of the same thing. Ain't this strange? We been up on it, I'm raving the moan, I'm not Benjamin, but I'm up in it. Got plenty of vengeance up on me, but you know we only about teaching repentance for interest. Gave them the business, got blood on my fringes. You know how we battle, our carnal but vicious. Remain on this mission while some lost the vision, cause we get it cracking, what's happening, let's get it.
Hey, babe, do you know what time it is?
What time is it?
It's the 11th hour.
Tune in every Sunday at 11 p.m. Eastern to the greatest late night show in the world, The 11th Hour.
All right, we
Hey,
back,
shalom,
we back,
shalom.
we back, we back.
Shalom.
Hey, you are tuned in to
The 11th hour.
All praise to the Most High. I'm Officer Nariah, to my right,
Officer Elishua.
to my left.
Officer Khalil.
All praises. Hey, first we want to give all honor, praise, and glory to the Most High God,
That's
Yahweh,
Right. Ezra.
and His Son, Mashiach Yahushua. All praise to the Most High. Hey, and we'll also give a double honors to our bishops, our deacons, our captains. All praise. We're going to have a good show. What's going on with you, brothers?
Man, can't complain, bro. Can't complain. Made it to another Sabbath in the spirit. All praise to the Most High.
All praises. All praises. So, in the light of the election,
Oh,
right, a lot of black women were highly disappointed because, their queen lost, right? She lost. And now they are mad because you're going to tell us what to do with our coochies. The government's going to tell us what to do with our vajayjays. They're mad, right? Well, listen, sisters, we're going to go over class today. Well, not a class, but the radio show is going to be about you need somebody to tell you what to do with that coochie.
facts.
Okay? You definitely, because what y'all been doing with it
Mm-hmm.
for the past 70 years,
Yep.
all right, it's time to clean it up.
Have been
Yeah.
giving them yeast infections.
Hey, show the thumbnail. Yeah, show the thumbnail. Right, we got old 304s and city
City
girls. Yeah, we're gonna get into that in the latter part of the radio show. But, bruh, listen, these women, you know they got something called a hoe phase.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they got something called a hoe phase.
Boy, ain't no way.
Meaning, hey, Google hoe phase. Let's see what comes up when we type in what is a hoe phase. Yeah, cause bruh, yeah, let's see this right here. Okay, oh, it's a rite of passage.
Good.
Oh, my God.
Wow.
Yeah, put that on the screen.
That's a wide passage.
Yeah, but this is how a lot of modern women think. All right, we got some on the job training over there. IT,
All praises.
all praises is up there. All right, go ahead, officer, read that.
What is a hoe phase? The so-called hoe phase. It's a rite of passage of sorts of the college experience.
So typically, the whole phase begins for a lot of girls when they go to college, right? Because they get this newfound freedom where now they don't gotta, deal with mom and dad every day and things of that nature. Now they got the freedom to be able to stay out late and talk to this guy,
And nobody
talk
gonna
to
judge
this guy, and this girl and all this other type of stuff. So you get to experiment with your body, right? Read on.
Hey.
Put simply, it consists of a period of your life, usually relatively short, hence phase, when you engage in some form of sexual relations with a string of different people.
That means you a whore. 304 whore. Right? Where the sound bites, man? What's going on?
They dead back there. They still training.
Golly, man. Hey, enough with the on the job training. You should have taught them for you
brought
brought them.
them.
Now, dealing with the whole phase. Let's get some scriptures real quick. Y'all got something?
No, sir.
Let's get
Not yet.
23:17.
Yep, first and foremost.
Do that again.
Let's read that.
Deuteronomy 23:17.
Deuteronomy chapter 33.
Whoa, God,
23.
23, I'm sorry. Chapter 23.
Hey, you ever seen Harlem Nights?
Yeah.
He got something in his eye.
Chapter 23 and verse 17.
Uh-huh.
In his eye.
There shall be no whore of the daughters of Israel.
You know how savage that is? Like that. No, you can have a whole phase where you actually like, because you've been in the streets and you speak to these women, and they'll tell you some of these women before even going to college, they done got ran through by the football team in high school. It be like that.
Yeah.
You meet girls where they like, oh, no, is she the one? And you know what they do when they go to college? Sometimes they go to a different city. They don't stay in the same state.
Yeah.
So that way, not only that, even after college, they leave that state and go to another state to live in, because that person they're gonna marry, they're gonna make sure that that person never know about the phase that they went through.
Right. Marry somebody that don't know anybody else that knows about her
Right.
phase, her whole phase.
So read it again.
There shall be no whore of the daughters of Israel.
You know, all that's missing there is phase. There shall be no whole phase for the daughters of Israel.
Yep.
Y'all shouldn't be whoring yourselves out. Yeah, listen, if you had more than one partner, and that one partner wasn't your husband, you a hoe. It is. That's what it means. If you sleeping outside of marriage, you a hoe. It could be one guy multiple times. You a hoe. That ain't your husband. You a hoe. Read it again for him.
Deuteronomy 23 and 17. There shall be no whore of the daughters of Israel, nor a sodomite of the sons of Israel.
That go for you, you Israelite brothers too. If you out there doing your whole phase in college, because now it's sad that we gotta teach this way now. That the men, boys going to college, gonna have whole phases with other men.
Oh, wow. I didn't see you going there.
Yeah.
Yikes, but that's true.
It's going that way now.
It's happening.
It's sad.
It's happening. Yeah. Hey, go to Leviticus 21. Read verse 7. Let's get that.
Leviticus chapter 21, verse 7. They shall not take a wife that is a whore.
So now, listen. Imagine you meet a woman. Beautiful, beautiful woman. You marry her. You get down on one knee. You invite all your family.
Officer, we gotta make it better. We gotta make it better. Let's start over. You meet this beautiful woman.
Okay.
She went through her whole phase, but with you, she want to be celibate.
Oh, wow.
Damn.
You had to wait for the wedding night, huh?
You had to wait for the wedding night.
Damn.
I had to set it up that way. All right.
But you marry her,
Yeah.
right? Y'all get married, kids and all these type of things, and then you find out that she got 200 bodies. Ooh.
Dead man bones.
You know how that hit a man? That hit a man like a ton of bricks.
200 bodies and
Boy.
2 million babies.
Listen. I remember back when I was in the world, and I knew about certain women, and like I would have a homeboy or whatever that would try to talk to. I'd let them know, like, hey, hey, don't cuff a dog.
For real.
Don't cuff. That's before I even knew. Like,
Yeah, hey.
you're not supposed to be with no hoe.
Don't save him.
Yeah, before I even knew that. So, but lo and behold, you got these dudes that will wife up hoes now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Simps, right? For instance.
It was illegal back then. It was illegal to wife a hoe.
Yeah.
No, this-
For instance, Kanye West,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
He went from Amber Rose,
Mhm.
Yeah.
whore,
Whore.
to I gotta do my own sound effects. Thanks,
Yeah.
guys. And to Kim Kardashian,
Whore.
whore, right? Play the song. We got the song.
Yeah. They in the academy.
There we go. With a W. All right. Read that scripture again.
They shall not take a wife that is a whore
Mm-hmm.
or profane.
Or profane, which we're gonna see some of those things today. Go ahead.
Neither shall they take a woman put away from her husband, for he is holy unto his God.
Okay. So now let's get that first one. All praises. Yep, let's get it.
How old are you?
I'm 38.
Have you ever been married? Huh? Have you ever been married?
Really, Nana?
38 years old.
Really?
I've never been married. No children or nothing. You sure missed a lot of life.
Why do I have to get married and have kids just to have a good life?
You do have no good life.
I do.
You don't go nowhere
I do. I just got back from a trip.
by yourself, no man. If you don't have a man, you ain't nothing.
Really?
Pause it right
I
there.
still have sex.
Whoa.
Mm.
Yeah. Run it back some because it's about to get real. But she said, if you don't have a man, you're nothing. Right? If you don't have a man, you're nothing. See, a lot of times, women don't understand that thing, man. They don't understand that your worth comes from being a wife and a mother.
Yeah.
Right.
It's valuable.
That's what you were put on earth for, to be a wife and to mother children. That is the essence of what we do on earth, is reproduce. Right? In the right way. Right? Because I seen a clip the other day with some dude. He was pregnant. It was crazy.
Damn.
Whoa. It was a pregnant dude. It was wild.
Ain't never heard that.
Yeah, we are truly in the end.
Yes.
What?
No doubt.
Truly. All right.
Hey,
But anyway,
yeah.
go ahead.
Yeah. You finished?
No, yeah. Go ahead.
Leviticus 19 and 29.
I got something.
This is what Bishop Yawasa was bringing out. He's been bringing out his past two classes. Y'all been watching Sabbath class. But when she said that without a man, you're nothing, right? Without the righteous man, you're nothing. Because a righteous man is going to treat you the way you're supposed to be treated and do right unto you the way that God tells a husband to do right to his wife.
Mm-hmm.
Read that.
Leviticus chapter 19, verse 29. Do not prostitute thy daughter, to cause her to be a whore,
right?
Lest the land fall to whoredom, and the land become full of wickedness.
Because when you do these things, you reduce her to nothing. Why? Because she's getting ran through by this dude, this dude, this dude, this dude. Now her self-esteem is low. She doesn't even value herself. And then you get women in the street, in the club, in school, wherever you're at, with these dressed like a prostitute. Men go up to them and asking them, "Hey, like we gonna do this? I see you dressed for it. Like, let's go." You know what I'm saying? And women start to devalue themselves, and they have the mindset of thinking, "Well, shit, I need a high value man." Well, you got high mileage. How you gonna get a high value man? He ain't gonna want that.
Well, I got a video for that. But watch this, right? Hey, go to Genesis chapter 2.
Am I getting you started? Am I getting you started?
It gets you hot, bro. Genesis chapter 2, verse 18. You got to think about this. Like what she said, if you ain't got a man, you nothing. Like, like your life has been enjoyable by yourself. See, those old women, the old school have value.
Yeah.
They understand the value of a man. Yep. They understand, like, listen, there's going to be days where you don't want to get up Same thing with us. We understand the value of a woman. We just don't let it rule over us. Why don't you just read that?
Genesis chapter 2, verse 18. And the Lord God said, it is not good that a man should be alone.
Uh-huh.
I will make him an helpmeet for him.
We understand that. We need help sometimes. And it says, I'm going to make a helpmeet for him. But watch this. The man was created before the woman. And the man was already taking care of all his business.
Right.
Now, let's see when the woman was created, if the Lord gave her something else. So the first thing he gave that woman was a what? A man.
Right.
The first thing the woman was given when she was made, she was given a man. So what the old school auntie is saying, she's like, yo, you haven't been living.
Yeah.
If you haven't had a husband.
You can hear the disappointment in her voice.
Yeah. Jump down to it.
She's saying it like it's so sad. Like it's a sad thing.
Right.
Yeah.
She's like, yo, the whole reason you was created was for a man. You're trying to run around that.
She said you ain't experienced life.
Yeah.
Right. Well, yeah, she said it already. We won't have to go to it.
But anyway, go back, play the video.
Really? I still have sex.
Whore.
I know you do, but that's not right. That's dirty.
That's dirty.
Sleeping around like a
Land.
slut.
Damn.
It's one person. One person.
I didn't do it. I had a husband.
Facts. You see that? I didn't do it. I had a husband. Granny is disappointed in you.
Yeah, very.
Disappointed in you. So that's the thing. We're going to go into these different things and find out what's going on with these women. Why are these women thinking it's okay to run around and be single and have sex and give their body up to a man that's not their husband? Right? Let's get the next clip. Matter of fact, let's read that scripture that was on screen, 1 Timothy 5. Let's read that. Yes, sir.
1 Timothy chapter 5 and verse 14. I will therefore that the younger women marry.
That the younger women do what?
Younger women marry.
Read.
Bear children, guide the house, and give none occasion to the adversary to speak reproachfully.
You know what? When the other nations see our women, see the Cardi B's and the Nicki Minaj's and the Megan Thee Stallions and all of their little clones that follow them, they say, wow, look at how destroyed these people
That's
are.
the land falling
Look at how
before them.
destroyed these people are. These people are under the dirt. Like nobody's going to marry that.
Officer, you know how bad it is that what you saying, that men in Dubai say, you so far underneath the dirt, we will pay you to shit on you.
Yeah.
That's how bad it is.
Yep.
That's that land
Human
become full of
urinals.
wickedness right there.
And I was watching
what do they call them? Porta potties.
Yeah, I was watching the video. He says, any girl I click on her Instagram and I see her in Dubai, yeah, I don't holler at her.
Damn.
Because he think, you went to Dubai to get shit on.
Yep.
Just like that.
Yep, that's what it is.
But that's how bad they devalue our women now.
Yeah,
because they devalue themselves.
Right.
But the scripture says, read that scripture again.
Yes, sir. I will therefore that the younger women marry, bear children, guide the house.
Be married. Remember, notice that marriage comes before the children.
Right.
It don't say have children and then go get married. That's what a lot of Israelites in the world go out and do. Read.
Give none occasion to the adversary to speak reproachfully.
Right. Have some respect, some dignity. Read.
For some are already turned aside after Satan.
You see that? So anything outside of married, then children, then guiding your house as a godly woman under your husband's hedge, that's Satan.
Right.
Yeah.
You following after Satan. Right? Is that it on that?
Yes, sir.
All right. Now, pull up the next thing. Look at this. Look at this.
I'm not marrying you to no Pandora ring. I don't care how much it costs. I'm not buying it. I don't want it. No, I don't want it.
Pause it. Now, this brother, they have a kid. You'll see her in a minute. But he proposed to her and was like, hey, let's go ahead, let's do this thing right, let's get married, right? He went out, spent a little bit of his money. You know, he probably don't got much, you know what I'm saying? But the little that he does have, he's putting into it to try to, you know, now we don't believe in getting rings and things like that, but, you know, you see what he's trying to do. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to do the right thing. He's trying to do the right thing. And look at her demeanor. This ungrateful witch, right? She would rather this dude go out and rob, steal, and sell dope and scam to be able to get her a big wedding ring, get her a big engagement ring with diamonds and all this type of stuff, right? The culture that we in now is bugged, right? You know, you got little niggas running around with diamond testers talking about, let me see that, let me test the change, let me test it, is that real? Like, I wish a Negro would. Listen here. Test it. Test it and watch what happened right after you test it. I'm just playing. But anyway, that's some disrespectful stuff. But it's very vain. Like, our people have become very vain, right? You want all of these different things, but yet you drive a hoopty, right? You want an expensive ring on your finger, but yet you eat McDonald's every day and ramen noodles. You see what I'm not saying that's their situation, but that's how a lot of people think. Instead of pouring money into a down payment on a new home, right? You want to wear it on your finger. And then the disrespect that she shows him that this is not a woman that you should marry.
Ain't the one.
Right? This video is all the evidence he needed to pack his things and move on with his life.
Yeah. And I'll be honest, like, what we watching is a making of a savage. When you find out about those men who become to the point where they don't deal with women, right? It's because of women like that. You push those brothers to the edge and they like, y'all, listen, you know what? I'm not doing this again. I'm just going to be for the streets. I'm going to live my best life. I'm going to live a bachelor's life now.
Be for the streets.
Yeah, it's like that.
And then she gonna say, ain't no good men out there in the street. Look what you just did.
You lost one.
You
changed that man's life forever.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know how much it takes for a brother to say, I want to marry you?
Yeah.
He's saying, listen, all the trust issues I've ever had with you, whatever, I'm willing to give all that up. I'm willing to give all those females out in the world that wanted some rod, I'm willing to give all them up for you.
Yeah, all the times you disrespected me, I'm willing to forgive. Because you know this ain't her first time disrespecting me. This is coming way too easy.
Yeah,
facts.
Play it.
You think I'm gonna so this is a borrowed ring? No, cost $1,000. Why do you think I'm gonna marry you on a borrowed ring? You don't love me, so you don't love me. I mean, I'm messing with you, but I don't think about.
Damn.
I'm not doing it.
So pause. So apparently she knows this man's financial situation, but that didn't stop her from popping that coochie on him.
Right.
That didn't stop it. That didn't stop nothing. Right? That didn't stop. Why am I getting bombs for that? That's a bomb moment? All right. Who's on the sound effects today? That's Officer Adonijah?
Yeah.
Yo. All right. But anyway, the point is, what is the point? These guys,
man, they got me.
You was saying that she
it
knew
didn't
his
stop her.
financial situation.
Right, yeah,
That
she
didn't stop
popped
her from
it.
It
sleeping
didn't
with
stop
him.
her from having sex with the dude.
Right.
Right? See, that's what women do. They might there's certain things they like about you, so they'll give you the box. But when it comes down to like being a wife, being submissive, being a woman to you, and not a terror to you, they don't want to do all that. They're not willing to do that. Because why? You're not what they see on TV.
Right.
You don't got the big bank account. You don't have all these different things. They feel like they could do better. So all you get is some sex. That's all you get. You get some sex.
Bruh, you brought a whole new light to that they turned everything upside down. Sex before marriage. That's upside down.
It's upside down.
Yo, there's a video. I don't know if y'all could download that video, but it's opposite of what she's doing. But you see the mentality of her friend that's like, oh, because I think he's a janitor. Hey, you seen the video? It's on the 11 hour. Check it out. Let's finish this video, but it's gonna respond to the same type of behavior. And if it's happening to these other nations, you know how bad it is for us because we at the bottom.
Yeah.
Watch this. Let's finish watching that video. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, yeah, that's some walkout.
Yeah, you
moment right there.
can't remain with
can't
her.
this
This relationship is over. Go ahead.
No Pandora ring.
Yeah, this how you gonna do me to me, bro? I didn't borrow all this money for you to say no, bro. This how you gonna do me, bro? You being ungrateful to me, bro.
I'm not trying to be ungrateful.
I'm pretty sure other females around this world would be thankful and happy.
I don't care what other females will feel. I don't want that ring. Look at it. Look how small it is. That don't look like nothing that I would even be wearing on my finger. But nobody would get married to a low ring. So we done. Because I don't want to get married to no Pandora little ass ring.
Damn.
Yeah, so the brother's like, I'm done with you.
Yeah.
So all praises.
Yeah,
Right.
she doesn't
Hey.
value anything. She values materials.
Exactly.
That's what she values.
Right. She values what other people think.
Yeah.
Because when other people look at that ring, she wants people to say, "Oh my gosh!" She's looking for the big reactions.
Yeah.
Right. From a bunch of women who ain't got no man.
Exactly.
That's the problem, man. Y'all be looking for validation from all these people who ain't got nothing.
Yeah.
All they got is an opinion. Everybody got an opinion.
Yep.
I wanted to say the whole thing.
But it goes back to that first video we saw. Women that's like that think that they happy having sex, this and the third. They the ones that get in their little chicken cluck group and get with the other women. So then the one woman that does have a relationship, girl, why you with him? He ain't got no money. He this and the third. Look in. What about my friend so-and-so? He got money. He like you. They be doing stuff like that.
This goes right into what both of y'all are saying. Watch this. It says she's not a gold digger video. You could play that.
I ain't saying she a gold digger.
This is a sister who has that mindset to be like, listen, I don't care for that. Where she valued more the woman that you're gonna watch, the friend, the good one, the one that's not the gold digger. She values the relationship, while the other one values the things, materialistic, money and all that. Which same thing with the sister that we watched before, how she says, I don't care, I'm not gonna marry you to $1,000 Pandora ring. It wasn't even about the marriage.
Yeah,
it was about what the ring looked like. Yo, you want to be a baby mama forever? Watch this. Play that.
20 grand? Should a guy make it a year?
My boyfriend makes like 20 grand. That's fucking it?
Yeah, he works really hard.
Okay, but he should at least be making 200K.
He's a janitor at the high school. He really works hard.
That's hard work too? That's
hard labor. That's labor.
That attracts
I
you?
want a guy who works hard.
But don't you want a man who makes 200K so he can
I
spoil
would
you?
rather a guy who works hard than a guy who's rich.
Okay, you have to work hard to get 200K.
That's a lot of money. He really works hard. That's all
Does
he
he
has.
live in a fucking trailer?
You're judging him for living in a trailer?
I am.
That's fine. You have a problem with guys who live in a trailer?
Yeah, he's perfectly.
Those are so different.
You can break up with him. You can find a hotter guy who's so hard.
He literally gives me everything he has.
What does he drive?
He literally drives a 2012 Sister.
Does he make you pay for gas money?
No, he always pays. He gives me everything he has.
I don't know. That's not a lot.
All right, that's it.
Wow.
Yeah, you can see the disappointment she has in that other girl.
What?
Yeah. But another thing too is this is why white women are more married than our sisters, because our sisters they can't honor that. They won't honor a man that there's a parable. Let's get the parable real quick. I gotta find it. You could give your commentary.
Okay. All right. So you have to think about this, right? With both videos we just watched. You have Esau and you got Israel. Where Esau is willing to accept that it's two Esau sisters though, two Esau's. She's willing to accept a man that makes $20,000, works as a janitor in a high school because she knows that man loves her.
Yeah.
He tries his best. Where you have another one, and the other guy, the Caucasian dude didn't propose to her. We have our brother who you could tell work hard. He like, listen, I borrowed the money. I did what I needed to do because I know I'm going to pay it back. And I want to get married. I want to do this right with you. She knows if I accept this, and it's only $1,000, I got to accept everything that comes with it, the struggle and everything like that. It's no longer about love. It's no longer about how that man is going to treat you and deal with you.
Right.
And all that matters now to these women, which the other Caucasian sister said, I would rather him make $200,000 than make $20K and love you. It's all about money now.
Yep, that's what it's about.
What can you don't want a man to spoil you? So he could dog you out.
Yep.
You know, he would never marry you, but as long as he spoil you, give you a $2,000 bag, handbag, $1,000 high heels, all the expensive restaurants you could go dine in, you okay with that?
Stop being a damn fool.
As long as they getting their money.
That's what it's about now.
Yeah.
Just like when we watch the Fresh and Fit videos, where the sisters now it's like they trying to compete with the man, and the man like, yo, we really don't care how much you make. It's not about money to us. At the end of the day, are you gonna be loyal?
Yeah.
Are you gonna be? You get what I'm saying? Loyal, faithful. Are you gonna take care of the house? Take care of the kids? Are you gonna be there when things get rough, when my back against the wall? Are you gonna be there and be that pillar of support?
It remind me of Acrimony.
Yo,
Oh, man.
Yeah.
listen, they need a part 2.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, but she deserved that.
Yeah.
She deserved that.
Well, I mean, did she die? Did she?
You're right, right. But that's what it gets down to. You know, we got a couple of scriptures. Hey, I just want y'all to go back to that Timothy's. You got it?
Yeah.
You got the verse? Go back to Timothy's chapter 5. Jump to 14, because this is how women become the way that when they're giving up to Satan. It tells you in the verses above how they become the way that we see the one of the friend and the black sister, the Jake sister.
1 Timothy chapter 5.
Yep.
Which verse?
14. I
14.
think it's 2 verses above, or the verse above it, the one that you was at. Go ahead.
Okay. 1 Timothy chapter 5 and verse. Yeah, we read that. 14.
12.
Verse 12. Having damnation because they have cast off their first faith, and withal they learn to be idle.
What did they learn?
They learn to be idle.
You know, a lot of the concept, the mindset of our women, how they learn this is because they're idle. They're watching Hip Hop Atlanta Housewives. They're watching all types of shorts and YouTube and TikTok. That's why there's a trend. Anytime you go on TikTok or whatever, or if you go even on Facebook now, why are women showing their behinds in every picture? Because they were idle, searching the web, and they got that mindset from that.
You don't find that suspicious?
Watch this. Read on.
Wandering about from house to house.
And when they wander about house to house, what they're doing? Gossiping, talking. Hey, this, you heard about such and such, such and such. Oh, that would never be me. Read on.
And not only idle, but tattlers also, and busybodies.
You know what that is? We had a saying for that in Florida. We call them foot draggers. Foot draggers. Because they just walk around idle, just doing what God so know what. Watch this. That's it on there. I think that's it, right? That's the last part.
Speaking things which they ought not.
You shouldn't be speaking that way, talking about, I don't have a husband, but it's one guy that I'm having sex with. This is the type of mindset.
You
shouldn't be talking like that. Got it, officer?
Yep. Yeah. Hey, go to Luke 21. Start at verse 1. Luke 21, verse 1. Because remember in the video, the brother gave her, that's all he had. He had to borrow some money to get that. That's all he had. She rejected that thing. Then in the other video with Officer Leishwapul, the woman told her, he literally gives me all he has. Like, he works hard and gives me all he has. And the other one was like, that's not enough. You can find better than that. You can find better than that. And that's how a lot of women feel about the man that they with now. That's some heavy stuff right there. They feel like they can do better than you. That's why you don't get their utmost respect.
Damn.
But, that's another topic for another day. Read that.
Luke chapter 21 and verse 1.
Come on.
And he looked up and saw the rich men casting their gifts into the treasury.
So he saw rich men casting their gifts into the treasury, the rich men. Read.
And he saw also a certain poor widow casting in thither 2 mites.
So she put in little, right? Go ahead.
And he said, of a truth I say unto you, that this poor widow hath cast in more than they all.
She put in more than all of them combined. Read.
For all these have of their abundance cast in unto the offering of God. But she of her penury had cast in all the living that she had.
You see that? Meaning what? She gave more than them because she gave all she had, and they had an abundance left over.
Right.
You see that? So it's not about how much you give in relation to other people. It's about how much you give in relation to what you have, right? Because a lot of times people will try to judge you based upon the way you dress, the things that you can provide, and things of that nature. When, listen, do you and be content. That's why the scripture says godliness with contentment is great gain, right? That's great gain, because then you have peace in what you have, right? Anyway, pull this next video, this sister right here.
There used to be the statistic that 42% of black women do not get married. It's probably even higher now. But one thing I think women don't talk about is this one thing. Sometimes we're the problem and we don't take the time to look at ourselves. But nobody wants to talk about that. We idolize people like Sierra for the prayer that she prayed to get her husband. But we don't talk about, did Sierra actually put in the work to work on herself first? Do you think that a person...
Now, a lot of times when we do classes like this and we talk about women and things like that, women talk about, what about the men? What about the men? Nope, we talking about your black ass. Right? We talking about you right now, because all the time we get on the men and nobody say nothing. The brothers never say, why you not talking about the women? Why you not? Brothers, I've never heard that before.
Facts.
But women struggle with accountability.
Yes.
That's the problem. Women struggle to be told what to do. They struggle with changing themselves. They struggle with hearing the truth about themselves, right? This woman right here is telling you, listen, Sierra had to do some changes to get an actual husband, because before she was with Future, right? Future is a no good, dirty, rotten, diabolical Negro with about 14 baby mamas.
Yep. Real talk.
He ain't think about no marriage or nothing like that. Now she's with, Sierra's with Russell Wilson. They're married, and he is a lot more wholesome than Future. You know what I'm saying? So now that is a example that the people in the world can look at to say, oh, look, that's a marriage right there. See, she elevated to get a marriage. But Russell Wilson wouldn't have just took her if she would have been still how she was with Future. It's like, no, you got to change. Like, you got to change your whole mindset. You got to be willing to submit, calm all that down, even though she still be on some nonsense. But, you know, we're using worldly examples. It ain't going to be perfect.
Right. And, you know, it's crazy, too, officer, is that they'll look at that marriage and the women will still find something negative to say about Russell Wilson. Oh, he's corny. He's boring. This, and the third.
Oh, yeah.
I can't stand that.
Oh, yeah.
You dirty hoe.
Excuse me? I beg your pardon.
It be like that. Hey, y'all remember there was it was an interview with Michael B. Jordan. I don't know if y'all know what I'm talking about.
I seen it. I know exactly what you're about to say. Yeah, so he bumped into someone from high school.
Go ahead.
And basically he was like, oh, remember you used to call me corny? I'm the corny dude, right? Yeah. I remember that thing.
Yep.
Yeah. Brothers remember that. Now he's Michael B. Now he's Killmonger and Creed and all this other type of stuff. And now you like, oh, he's so desirable now.
Right.
Nah, listen, man. Back then they didn't want me. Now I'm hot. They all on me. That's how it is. That's how it is. Because the woman in the other video was talking about how her man is a janitor. Guess what? I used to be a janitor. I worked on myself. I elevated myself. And now I am on another level.
Right.
That's what. Hey.
Hey, man.
Hi.
Hey, you leveled up.
No, congratulations.
This dude got spirits on him over there on the soundboard. That's all right.
That's right, man. He leveled up. That's right.
We're going to get you on this show soon.
All
right. Anyway, we're going to have an IT segment. We're going to have another camera. We're going to pan it to y'all. Every time y'all mess up. Anyway, all praise to the Most High. But the point is, Michael B. Jordan elevated himself from when he was called corny, right? Men, listen, a lot of men, it takes time for men to figure out how to become the man that they're destined to be.
Right.
It's not an overnight process. It's not no overnight process. Right. Okay? Most of the men who get it overnight, they get it from Satan.
Yep.
They get it from record deals and things, doing things outside of God's laws. doing things unjust.
Let's say open up their
Drugs.
bowels.
Yeah, they cast their bowels to rich Caucasian men. Right? That's what they do. So be patient. Like, whatever happened to the ride or die, the stay down sister that's going, you know what I'm saying, stand by her man as he comes up. Like you mentioned, acrimony, right? He worked all his time trying to create this thing because he believed in it and he knew. Yep. He knew without a shadow of a doubt what it was going to do for them financially. Yep. She could not hold on. The moment that she said enough is enough and I'm out of here, did she attack his machine too? I can't remember if she attacked the machine. She did something to it.
I think she was trying to do something because he had the machines in the basement or something.
And he was like, trying to stop him from doing it. I can't remember.
But,
but when he figured it out and he mastered it and he sold it and he made those millions, right? And not only that, he more than reimbursed. He bought her mama's house back. Yep. He more than reimbursed her in cash money, right? He compensated her for all the time, but she wanted more. That wasn't enough. That wasn't enough.
She wanted him back.
She wanted him back.
She was like, no, I deserve you.
Remember, she had that small circle of friends too.
Yeah, her sisters.
Sisters. That's what it was. Yes, sir.
Chirp, chirp, chirp.
Yep.
And guess what? All them dudes wasn't half as good as that guy. Right. But anyway, the point is, go back to the video.
Something like her could attract somebody if she was broken. I think you attract who you are.
That's the Bible. That's what the Bible says. You attract who you are. Doesn't the scripture say a wicked woman is given unto the portion of a wicked man, and vice versa? And so is a godly man given to a godly woman. So guess what? If you are with a bugged out, crazy, bat stuff, crazy woman, guess what, brother? That's you. That's a reflection of you. You attracted that. Anyway, play on.
Work on ourselves first. We dread the thought of healing because it seems like a task. Instead of looking at it like, okay, you know what? Let me get to know myself. Let me find out the things that I actually like about me. And I think until we start to actually work on ourselves. You know why
women can't work on themselves and get to know what things about them? Because they're too busy moving to the next penis. Right? They're too busy. Because you ever listen, all right, we didn't grow up in this truth, okay? We just got okay with God, right? Now, we just got okay with God. The point I'm making is, I remember when I used to talk to a girl. Tell me if this is true. You would talk to a girl, couple weeks you talking to her, she starts talking like you. She starts saying things that you say. She starts acting like you, right? Doing little mannerisms that you have, right? You'll talk to another girl. She'll do the same thing. Women, it's naturally in them to conform to the man that they with.
Right.
Start saying your little slogans, your little sayings that you say, your little catchphrases or whatever. They start talking like you. They start following your lingo. You gonna learn, right? Today. What you smiling for? He reminiscing and stuff. Hey. Keep it here. We here right now. All right? But the point is, that's why women can't heal from whatever they're dealing with because they're too busy hopping from man to man, creating all these different soul ties, going from man to man to man to man, to where now she don't know who she is.
Right. Yep.
She don't know who she is. She don't know who she wants to be. So then when she finally meets a good man, she can't be nothing for him.
Yeah.
She's nothing for him because she's not healed. She got trauma. She's bugged out. She's crazy. She's blaming everybody for her problems.
Yep.
No. Now, give me the article. Give me the article, that first article. All right. Put that up down. All right, read that title.
Generations navigating solo aging, the unique challenges black women face.
All right, this is a unique challenge it's unique to black women. It's not unique to white women. It's not unique to Chinese women. It's not unique to Arab women. It's unique to your black women. Scroll down. I'm looking for where it says the report also. Go down more. Go down. More. Scroll. Keep scrolling. It's more towards the bottom. It says the report also. You're almost there. Keep going. Keep going. Oh God. I put the thing in there.
You might want to control F it.
Yeah, control F. The report.
Try to report.
Put report.
It's
Go hit
1-4.
next. Down. Down. Down.
Damn.
Okay, this ain't the right one. My bad. Go up. Go up. Go up. Type in 70. Type in 70. Under search. My bad. I'm thinking about the other article. That's my fault, y'all. Hit 70. All right, there we go. Nope, that's not it. Hit next. Go to the first one that says 70. Now, down one. That's it right there. That paragraph. Read that one.
Some sources put the racial gap in marriage for black women much higher.
Mm-hmm. So this one has research, but other people who've done research, they say the marriage gap is much larger. It's higher. Go ahead.
According to a 2020 report by the National Women's Law Center and a 2020 Marketplace article, black women are more likely to be unmarried than women of other races and ethnicities.
Now, why is that? That's what we got to figure out. Why is that? Why nobody wants you? Go ahead.
With more than 70% of black women being unwed.
70% of black women are unwed. That's crazy. That means 7 out of every 10 black women are single.
Ooh.
Damn. Wow. Go ahead.
Based upon 2010 census data. So, while it is uncertain how many older black women are aging alone, available data suggests the number is likely to be high, possibly above 50%.
Now, these are women who, Bishop Yawasop been bringing it out, who during the time of Esau's crafty counsel, right, let us deal wisely with them, right, running the men out of the house, giving them certain governmental aids and things like that to where the men now are, getting up out of the house and things of that nature, to where now they feel like, oh, I'm independent, I'm alone, I got to go out and get it. So now you got the PhD women generation, right, where they go get these PhDs and they chase all these degrees and then discard all these men, not saying they're not having sex. They having sex, but they're not taking relationships and marriage seriously because their primary focus is on their career. So they end up having multiple abortions, right, and things like that, right?
Yep.
And now they're aging alone because now you get to a certain point to where you're in your 40s, right? You're in your 50s, and now you're ready to settle down and you're looking for that man. And guess what? That man that was for you, he gone.
Yep.
He's with somebody else now.
Building.
Yeah, he was somebody else now. And then you want to be mad when a brother go out and marry a woman from another nation. Well, you was not available.
Right.
You weren't available. What was I supposed to do? Die alone?
Yeah.
That's the problem. That's the problem. These sisters don't want to be women. They don't want to honor the sole purpose like you brought out in Genesis 2. Though when you was first created, the first thing God gave you was a man.
Right.
You don't want that. You said you gave the middle finger to God and said, "You know what? I'm going to go chase the white man's degree. I'm going to chase the white man's welfare. I'm going to do these different type of things. And I'm going to disrespect this man." Not many men going to stand around and with disrespect.
No.
Not many men going to stick.
And for those women, those solo aging women, right? Those men that's usually around their age, because now they're established. You know, when they say you usually hit your peak in like 35s and up, you start hitting your peak on what you want to do, where you get yourself out in life and stuff like that. Those men don't typically go for the women their age.
No.
They're going for those younger women.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like, yo, nah, if you ain't, I don't want to deal with you. Got too much baggage. I can't mold you the way I want to mold you because you got too many thoughts of your own.
You know too much.
Right.
Yeah.
So these older men, you losing out on a bigger pool of men that if you were to focus on marriage while you were younger and not focus on so much on a career, because come to find out with us, we find out like, hey, listen, after I got to, get married and get that out of the way, I can actually focus on school now.
Right.
Yeah. They say white women go to college to find their husband,
Yeah.
and black women go to college to get their black back blown out.
Back blown out.
No, I'm just playing. That's not what it says.
I was
it,
about to
says it says they go to chase they go to get their education, right? But the point is that's what it is. Then I always tell people one of the most beneficial things I got from college was networking, like meeting people, right? I met certain people that, though I wasn't really going to class like that when I first went to college straight out of high school, I met certain people that later down the line in life I bumped back into, and they were able to help me, mammon of the world type thing. Right?
Yeah.
And it's about who you meet. Now, some of these white women, they're taught, like, you're going to go to college, you're going to get dressed every day, you're going to go to the football games, you're going to meet these football players. You know the ones who they're calling their name, you hear their name a lot, that's the one you're going to go after. He's probably going to go to the NFL. They're groomed to know how to, be in the rub shoulders with certain people so that way they can get married and have a successful life. They don't give a daggone about a PhD.
Right.
Facts.
But lo and behold, black women, they want to hang that PhD over your head so they can say, you can't tell me nothing.
Yeah, I'm a PhD.
Do you got a PhD? No, you don't. I do. So you need to listen to me.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to.
That reminds me of that one video, that older lady. Remember, she was with her husband and she was disrespecting him, this, that, and the third. And then she drove him away. And she was like, yeah, and I wasted time doing this one, doing that one. And I was working on my degree while he was out building with another woman. I'm home alone. Not y'all remember the video I'm talking about? It was with an older sister, and she was talking about that she regrets doing that to her now ex-husband.
Yeah. On the show a while back?
Yeah.
I remember that. Yep. But this is a sad thing. When they get to a certain age, that's when they start to realize the regret.
Yep. Too late.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, dang. Now, no. What Kevin Samuels tell him? Buy a dog.
Buy a dog.
Especially
man's best friend.
Because when they get older, they gonna roll through those Facebooks and you gonna see that man that you was married to, or he wanted to marry you. Now he got kids, he got a family. Because that's what really, when everything is said and done, that's what you really want.
Yeah, that's real happiness.
That's real.
At the you always see these comedy shows where there's like the high school reunion, and people go back and they be like, "Hey, I want you to play like you my wife, or I want you to play like you my husband." You know what I'm saying? They're like, "Girl, anybody want to play? Come on, I'll pay you. So they can front in front of other people because they know it's a shame to be that age and you ain't got nobody.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? But they try to make it comical and funny, but it's not funny.
Yep.
Because you at home watching your Lifetime movies, drinking your box wine, eating your bonbons.
I knew
you know what I'm saying? And you are all alone, and all you got is that job, and you got some random dude that'll he'll pipe yeah every now and again, but you don't have nobody. You know what I'm saying? That's a sad life to live.
Fact.
That's why Granny knew in the first video, in one of the first videos we showed. Granny knew, oh, you ain't experiencing life, right? You ain't experiencing life. How you feel about that, officers?
I think that actually the second part of that.
Y'all ain't right. These dudes got spirits, bro. Hey, turn that off, man. Don't do them like that.
The second part of that article that we just took off explains it.
Okay,
that we didn't read. That
let's
big
read
bold
it.
part.
Let's read it.
That where we left off at. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Some of the women felt the terms solo ager and elder orphan implied that they were alone, helpless, and without support. Sums it up.
Yeah.
Hey, solo ager. That is a derogatory term.
You dying alone.
What was the other term? Solo ager, and what was the other one?
Something orphan.
Oh, elder orphan.
Elder orphan.
Wow.
Damn.
Right.
Because if you did have kids, if you was that single mother, you divorced your husband, those kids ain't checking up on you.
Yeah.
It's not like the old school where everybody's at Big Mama house. Nah, you literally aging alone. Those kids are doing their own thing now.
Dang.
Yeah. Dang. That's tough.
Yeah, that's hard.
That's tough right there. All right, y'all. Hey, we're going to go to commercial. We'll be right back. This is the 11th hour.
Right back.
Israelites in the four corners every day. Breaking soil, yeah, we're royal, and we teaching in His might. We don't fight for corners, but instead we're taking flights.
We taking over the world. 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 We taking over the world.
Yeah. Had to take a tour, now we loading up the Tahoe. In the worst city, it get litty in Chicago. Not in my house, get old block like Matumbo. We ain't never scared, always going where the crime go. We don't stop there, yeah, you see us on the media, but we be taking trips to reach our people up in India. It don't make no sense how the haters just be mad at you when we doing our work. See our blueprints all in Africa. Yeah, this Bible had to be told. Damn it, wherever we go, constantly reaching the fold, working in purple and gold. So we're saying bye now, but Lord will, we'll be back later. Black guy with the forces like with Darth Vader. All around the whole world like an equator. We taking over the world. All day when it comes to prophets, we don't play. Reaching Israelites in the four corners every day. Breaking soil, yeah, we're royal, and we teaching in His might. We don't fight for corners, but instead we're taking flights.
We taking over the world. 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 We taking over the world.
Just left the SB lines, now we popping down the gangway. 5 countries bound, yeah, we pulling in the same way. Ironic how they bought us, now they brought us to the same place. This ain't live wood, but reminds me of the same thing. Ain't this strange? We been up on it, I'm raving the moan, I'm not Benjamin, but I'm up in it. Got plenty of vengeance up on me, but you know we only about teaching repentance for interest. Gave Edom the business, got blood on my fringes. You know how we battle, not carnal, but vicious. Remain on this mission while some lost the vision, cause we get it cracking, what's happening, let's get it.
Drop that naked down on their asses. We official skippers say we out of bounds, but the rest this place is whistle. God got me, I'm on fire. Take this fly forward drizzle. We go all around, miles from the question. Wake up, vision. We don't fizzle, we go
all day. When it comes to prophets, we don't play. Reaching Israelites in the four corners every day. Breaking soil, yeah, we're royal, and we teaching in His might. We don't fight for corners, but instead we're taking flights.
We taking over the world. 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 We taking over the world.
All right, we back after a very, very, very short commercial break. Yeah. All praise to the Most High. Hey, it's the 11th hour. So we're going to continue. We're talking about these, what's the word? Solo agers.
Solo agers and
elder orphans. Elder orphans. Wow. Get that next article. Now, this one, you're going to look for the report. That's not how you spell report.
And by the way, it's not normal for a woman to be alone by herself. She should be going from her father's house to her husband's house. She's always having a man to protect her and provide for her. So women as well saying like, "Oh, me being by myself, that's not normal. It's not normal."
Yeah. So remember I said that they are aging alone, but that don't mean they ain't having sex. This is why I said that. Yeah. Highlight the part that we're about to read, the report.
I got it. Can you expand it?
Yeah. Yeah, highlight the whole paragraph so people can follow along.
You have to click out.
Could you make it bigger?
Who's on the thing? I know that ain't somebody with a Security Plus certification. All right.
He got cooked.
The report also found that illegitimate birth rates vary considerably by race and Hispanic origin.
All right, so illegitimate birth rates. That means these are bastard kids being born, right? These are kids these are single mothers giving birth.
Yep.
No daddy signed the birth certificate. That's what this is talking about. All right, go ahead.
The percentage of out-of-wedlock births for non-Hispanic whites is 21.9%.
So they have 21, let's just say 22% of white babies are born illegitimately, out of wedlock. Go ahead.
But for non-Hispanic blacks, it's 69.3%.
You see that? It is 69. It is 70% of our children are born without a stable family structure with a mother and father in the house. And y'all wonder why we jacked up. Now, sisters always get mad. The men got to do better. The men got to do better. No. Yes. The men definitely have to do better. But if I have something super precious, right, I have to be mindful of who I let know I got it and around it and touch it, right, and other things to it, right, because it's yours to protect, and you giving it to niggas.
Yeah.
No good niggas.
That's why it's called private parts.
Yeah, it's not private to these
Not
women.
to them. It's
right?
public.
Yeah, it's public parts.